resonate in a few weeks. You never know. So follow your gut, follow your heart. Peroxide 77, welcome in. Jennifer Graham, welcome in. Marianne, hello, welcome. Lisa, welcome in. Again, just setting the intention that this message finds everyone it's meant to at the precise time you need it. Okay, change makers. I'm so excited for these messages for you guys. Really. Like, Kimberly, hi, how's it going? Exotic show goats, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. As you guys are coming in, say hello so I can say hello back. And we'll get into the messages soon. Okay, I'm really excited. Spirit's just having me pull out a couple of decks. Allison, welcome. Cynthia, hello. Unknown something, hello. Happy you guys are here. Okay. Yeah. You guys are preparing for a lot of upgrades, a lot of psychic activations, a lot of purification in the collective, a lot of emotions running high, some of you feeling really grounded, like you're glowing, grounded and blissful. Others of you feeling like you are riding a lot of emotional waves of letting go. Whatever your journey is right now, there's no need to judge it, okay? Because part of being a change maker, part of what drew you to this message is the fact that you are getting comfortable with stepping outside of your status quo, okay? Yeah, Susie Q, hello. Clear Visions, hello. Yeah, it's a very good time to be inviting in fresh energy. Y'all, I'm really excited to be going live on the new moon this Friday with you all. So if you want to join me for those messages for the collective, I'll be out here on YouTube. That's already set. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome to our soul tribe. Welcome to my channel. My name is Julia Rose. I'm so happy you're here. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, stick around. Mary Stone, hello. Changemaker, you're making waves. I did a really interesting message and uploaded that over on Patreon earlier this afternoon, and that was messages about the throat chakra activations you're receiving at this time. So if you're interested in diving into those messages, you can grab them off my Patreon. The link is in the description box as well as in the live chat here. Thank you, Lisa, for dropping that. And without further ado, we're going to get right into the messages. I feel like Spirit's going to have me on a channeling again. They have me channeling messages pretty fast. They have a lot to communicate these days. So we're just going to get right into it. Shelly Wolf, hello, welcome. Crown and Cockerel, hello. So, Changemaker, you're making waves, and these waves are helping reality shift in such a way that you can step out of the way things have been, okay? You are getting so comfortable with how this is feeling that it feels like there's a greater willingness. Spirit is recognizing this greater willingness that they're seeing in you to move through these periods of change, to navigate isolation differently, to start putting yourself out there, to start taking leaps of faith, okay? Spirit is really validating the way that you are getting comfortable following the feeling of this, okay? Fairy, welcome in. Alzilla, Rebecca, welcome. You guys are really getting comfortable stepping into that new energy. Roddy, welcome. Yeah. I feel like you're getting comfortable with your new operation mode of being chaos, okay? There's a lot of chaotic energy that you might have been working really hard in the past to shelter yourself from, collective here. You've been working really hard to find a way to build a structure that can contain you, whether that's energetically, whether that's through the routines in your life, be that isolation, be that familiarity, whatever it is, okay? Your guides are trying to show you how this has been standing in the way of some of the things that you've been wanting. And since, again, they're bringing us back to the shift that took place on April 5th, okay, where Earth's baseline frequency was lifted up Granny, hello. Punk Mommy Designs, welcome. Josh, welcome. When Earth's baseline was lifted up, there was a shift in your baseline frequency too. And that was actually, we've been talking about this in other live streams that I've been doing, that was changing your sense of safety to upgrade what actually it is that makes you feel safe, okay? So you've been seeing a lot of these disruptions, a lot of emotional catharsis taking place. You're seeing unexpected communication coming in. That's a really huge one, okay? Things circling around you in ways that don't follow any sense of plan that you've had, but are actually in alignment, okay? Spirit does not work with very strict structure, okay? The universe that we exist in is very chaotic. Okay, it's just like somehow all of these moving pieces are working together and we're all moving in the direction we want to be moving in, okay? So there has to be a degree of allowance, a degree of flexibility where you guys are starting to get comfortable with that even more so. Such that things in your life are really starting to change. And this is all because you accepted this upgrade. You've all been accepting this upgrade in your energy, upgrade in your habits, upgrades in your mindset, and upgrades in your identity. Okay? So Spirit would like to congratulate you on all the hard work you've been doing to really anchor in this new self-awareness. Okay, I feel like there's a couple messages that want to come through from the Gateway Oracle here. So we're going to see if anything wants to come through here. But let's have that be one at a time, Spirit. Even in chaos, there is perfect order. It's okay to be different. Absolutely. Exactly. And all of this is, you're surrendering to peace because your heart is opening to love, okay? You're starting to relabel the things that you want as love. Not just fun, not just stability, not just security or whatever it is. You are... Spirit is saying it's actually your baseline frequency shifting that is what's opening your heart for you to receive your own intuition and insight with greater clarity, okay? And your direction. Norman, welcome in. Happy you made it to the live. Fifth Elemental, hello. Exactly. I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards in this deck. Believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. You're opening to love, which is magic, okay? Deirdre, welcome. You're opening your heart to receiving more of this chaotic, magical, abundant energy that is wanting so greatly to bless you. I feel like you're stepping into this. Again, it's like this childlike wonder here. Your inner child is healing so much. Whatever you're doing right now on your journey, whatever you're focused on realigning in your life, if you've been diving deep into trauma, if you've been diving deep into your play and your creativity, if you've been healing your nervous system and allowing yourself to rest more with intention, whatever this is that you're doing, you are allowing your inner child. Yeah, for some of you, I'm hearing this is also giving yourself the space to grieve, to genuinely process and release, okay? Whatever this is, all of these things and more, you're going so deep that your inner child is starting to step forward again, because you're no longer held down by the weight of the pain, the weight of the density that was most prominent in the baseline frequency that you operated in, okay? So as Earth is now adjusting to this upgrade, okay? We had, what was that? It was a 10-day period that Spirit gave. So we've got, what, a few more days of that really to integrate. The most chaotic part of this is over, but that 10-day period still holds. So that's going to be until roughly the 15th or 16th of April, which is perfect because that's literally opening into the new moon energy. Such a powerful time for you guys to be diving deep in your meditations and journaling to reflect on what you really want, and to notice the way that old limitations in your mindset and self-talk really don't serve you anymore. Really, really, really powerful time, you guys, to be setting intentions. Ooh, just such a good time for that. Okay, Spirit's saying there's one more message from this deck, and then I'm gonna shift to a different oracle deck. Ashley, welcome in. Literally. Renewing your life. That's a giant box of clutter that you are letting go. It says radiant vitality is filling my life. Radiant vitality is filling my life because you're letting all of this stuff go.
Instagram now lets you send automated DMs to new followers instantly. Now, most people...
And some of you, I can hear you being like, how do I do that? This is through honoring your intuition, honoring your physical and emotional needs, as well as giving yourself a chance to embrace joy, but also not interrupting your own emotional processing, okay? You're really getting comfortable with just letting things go. I feel like the more you start to process these emotions that are coming up to be felt and released, the quicker you're going to start to move through the processing. It's not going to take you as low. It's not going to take you as long, okay? But you have to get comfortable being energetically stretched in that regard. So that you can open up to see what else is ready to be released at this time. Okay. Angels and Ancestors Oracle wanted to come through with a few messages, okay? So let's see, what do you need to know right now, Changemaker? Yes, as you get settled in your own frequency, your genuine energy, the energy you want to be in, give your physical external reality a chance to shift so that it can meet you in that new energy, okay? Give yourself a chance to let things unfold before assuming you've done something wrong, or that it's not happening. What do you need to know? Say that again. All right. I feel like some of you have been waiting on communication that's coming in. Spirit's saying it's incoming right now, okay? Some of you have been waiting on, it just feels like answers. It feels like answers, whatever this is. Expect that communication to come in shortly, but don't be attached to it, okay? Sarah, welcome. This is Lady, okay? Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Now, this is the equivalent of the Empress in this deck, and that was a key focus of the Patreon message that I just did this afternoon, okay? So if you want to go deeper into extended messages around how your throat chakra is central to this shift, definitely go check out those messages, okay? Thank you, Lisa, for dropping that in the chat here. Then we have the animal guardian come through. Trust your instincts. You guys are getting so much more comfortable being yourself because you're letting your inner child come through to guide you. Your inner child is very clear in what they want, okay? So when you are in this